So, do you have a purpose for your life? If I asked you what God's purpose for your life was, what would your answer be? Today, Jesus is reminding you and me, yes, in the waters of our baptism, we have been given a purpose. Or, as it says in Romans chapter 8, verse 28, we're called according to God's purpose. God is the subject here, the one that's the doer, the one who will bring everything and everyone together to the point of good for those who love God. That word purpose is only used twice in the book of Romans, but it's important because it answers the why question. Why does God work for good in everything? Well, it's God's purpose to bring people to faith, to sustain us in faith. The other day I read an interesting article about a man for whom his purpose in life was crystal clear. Charles McGee, a Tuskegee airman who flew 409 fighter combat missions over 3 wars, has died. He was 102 years old. Listen to this. The Tuskegee Airman is the nickname of the first African-American unit to fly combat airplanes in World War II. McGee was among more than 900 men to train in rural Alabama from 1940 to 1946 after the Army Air Corps was forced to admit black pilots. 450 of them were deployed overseas, and 150 lost their lives either in training or in combat. McGee was one of only a very few pilots, white or black, who flew combat missions in that conflict and during the Korean and Vietnam Wars. Died at the age of 102. His entire life, he knew very well what his purpose was, and that was to stand up and fight for his country. Do you know what your God-given purpose in this world is? Remember Romans chapter 8, verse 28. We are those who are called according to God's purpose. That includes you. Think about it. That is what grace to go is all about.